And just as we gain some kind of understanding about what's happening in our brain, we have actually three brains. We have the very oldest brain, like a brain stem, and this is this is the ancient brain that we used to use when we were hunter-gatherers, and they talk about the flight response, the fight response, or the freeze response. Three ways in which we react to situations. And on top of this is like the ancient brain, and on top of this is like our emotional brain, a reptilian brain, if you like. And this one triggers this one. And then on top of that is our thinking brain. And this one triggers this one. And then they start talking to each other, these two. And then this one, in modern life, sets off when, like, we have a meeting or a stressful situation or something. So instead of the tiger being the problem, our next meeting becomes the problem, or our visit to the doctor, or, do you see? Causes this thing to fire off, and then we start to have feelings about all of this, about whether we like it, don't like it, or do like it. And these trigger emotions, so our emotional response starts up. And then we become conscious of all this, and the mixture of these things in this thinking brain, the two frontal lobes. And if you've ever been in a situation that you found a difficulty, then you'll recognize what I'm saying. It is. And the power of the emotions, the underlying emotions. And then your brain can't switch off, and you can't sleep, and you can't kind of function properly. And if you don't know how to relate to all of this, then it just strengthens itself and causes more and more problems. It's like one of these American TV series, isn't it? And so you need to know how to work with this, with all of the stressful situations that you encounter, and need to understand how your mind works in relation to it, How some of it's fine if you don't get involved in it. How the minute you get involved in it, it triggers all kinds of stuff, and then you get caught up into thinking about it, and then you get caught up into blaming yourself or blaming somebody else, or all kinds of things. And so having some idea, but not all the stress is negative. There's a kind of stress called eustress, which is positive. And then there's the negative stress, the one that causes us all the problems. So, I mean, for instance, you might wake up in the morning and think about, like, what am I going to do today? I'm really looking forward to my day and what I'm going to be doing. That's eustress. If you wake up and go, oh no, what's going to happen? Who was it that said catastrophizing? That's it, is it? Yeah. We get into this state of mind where we just feel kind of unmotivated, So you need to understand that some stress is necessary in our lives. It gets us out of our bed, But our lives are filled with it, We face stress challenges all day, every day, Like just the day-to-day running of our lives, Then we have the stress of experiencing pain, whether it's physical or mental, or illness, difficult life events, or a combination of all these things, And we don't really like it, Don't like feeling like that, So what Woody Allen said, he said, I don't mind dying as long as I don't have to be there. You see? So you don't mind all this stuff happening as long as it's not happening to you. Or it'd be great if I didn't have to be in the middle of it, But if you look at our culture and you look at how this is all portrayed on TV and everything. I mean, I was watching an advert about today about a shampoo, and I thought, if only, that shampoo could do that for me. And I was thinking, everybody's sitting watching this going, wow, I'm going to try that shampoo because maybe it will make me feel as good as this person, And they play on this. We're all in it together, We all want to know, like, where did we come from, What's the meaning of life, Yeah, and what happens, what's going to happen when I die? People want to know some of these things. But they scare us, Every day we come up against, like, having to do things that we don't feel fully confident in, for instance, Stressed out at work. You switch on the news and you look at the state of the world, And then you think of your office, The same little things going on in between these four walls as is going on in Kosovo or somewhere, or wherever they've decided they're going to make more money now. It's Syria, isn't it? They're going to make more money out of Syria. You have family problems, friends with problems, colleagues with problems, and so on and so on. Right, and on top of that, you've got all your deadlines to meet, This life has become so complicated. There's a form you have to fill in for just about everything now,